We're excited for this season. Our team is pretty well balanced this year. I've got a really good mix of speed, power, and contact. A lot of depth at positions. We're not as old as we were last year. I think I mentioned before that we had 7 seniors last year. This year we have 5 that are all committed. But we've got some good underclassmen, and we're excited on how this season's going to go. We've got a pretty good schedule for us. Like I also mentioned, our focus really is on faith development, character development. A little different focus than on travel ball. For us, it is more like college. The girls work really hard in the weight room. We see them every day. Miss Miklos, I have to call her Miss Miklos because she's my daughter, but I can't call her by her name. But anyway, Miss Miklos does a great job mentoring them. She's been my assistant coach for 17 years. She's in her 17th year. Mm-hmm. And she played for me when I first started coaching. So she's a great job mentoring the girls. But our season, our outlook, it looks like a really fun group. They're very hardworking, very dedicated, but they have fun too. So it's going to be a really good season.
Great, thank you. Taryn, talk to me about what you're looking forward to this season in terms of tournaments, matchups, in general.
Yeah, I'll take it off. Okay. I'm really looking forward to this season. Is it on? Okay. It's going to be really fun. We have a really fun new group of girls. We have, like he said, a younger group. So being seniors, we try to just lead them up and lead the way for when we graduate. I'm really excited to play everyone. We obviously always play really good competition. We go to Laughlin, and we're always in the crew tournament, which is really close to home. It's just really fun to compete because a lot of good high schools that we play have the girls that we play in travel ball, but it's just a different level, especially in league. Being in the Trinity League, there's just a lot of competition. It's just a lot of fun with all the teams that we play.
Great, thank you. And Victoria, can you talk about the Trinity League, being a senior, what it's been like to compete in the past 3 years?
I think it's very different because when I was a freshman, there was you're in the Trinity League. So it's a very different league. And I think just seeing all the girls we played for 4 years just become they've grown up, and playing them has been really fun. So that's good.
Great, thank you. And Jenny, talk to me about, what's it like, obviously, to have been at Olu, coaching with your father, kind of the culture you guys have built.
Yeah, I think my dad hit on a lot of it, but our focus is really to prepare them, not just for collegiate softball or college, but for life. So we focus a lot on learning how to be a good teammate. How do I learn life skills to get along with other people that I may not necessarily be best friends with, but then, we have a common goal. We have a common passion out on the field. And we work a lot on goal setting, both with our team as a whole. We actually just got back from a retreat up in Lake Arrowhead where we spent time just doing team bonding and goal setting. And the girls also do a lot of setting individual goals. So I think that's really helped with our culture. And one big aspect is that our seniors, year in and year out, have done a great job leading the younger players and just teaching them what it means to be an Orange Lutheran softball player. We're known for working hard in our weight room on our campus, and that's just something that they know that they do. And this group of seniors is exceptional. They are very inclusive. They lead not only by their example, but they're mentoring some of our younger players and giving them advice and talking to them.
Thank you. All right, we'll go ahead and open up the floor to the media.
All right, this is for the two players. Taryn, what's it going to take to get past Norco? I know that's a horrible thing to ask, but
no, it's okay.
I mean, they're the team to beat. They're the standard. They've said it the last few years. What do you guys need to do to get by them?
Well, first, it's definitely Sarah Willis is a very exceptional pitcher. She gets ahead in the count. She does throw hard. It's also just a confidence thing, knowing that Norco is a high-ranked team, number 1 usually. Just having confidence in our team and trusting in our teammates. We have a really, really good group of girls this year, so I think also that believing in the person next to you, but also jumping ahead on her pitches. Obviously, being a pitcher, I know that you're not going to have hit every single spot every single time with every single batter. So it's just like capitalizing on their mistakes, because it is a game of failure. So they're going to fail at some point, and just having fun, just relaxing. We work so hard in the weight room and so work so hard on the field. So just like putting it to work and having fun with the game that we love.
And then your role is changing this year. Last year, you guys had Miranda Stoddard, very awesome pitcher. You had to take a different role. What's it going to be like this year, being the leader? It's a different role again.
Can I make one quick comment? Taryn was second team All-County her sophomore year,
Yeah.
and she's 16-4 overall in her career at Orange Lutheran. So she's not new to the circle. She's just very versatile.
And she plays for the SoCalians, I know.
Yeah. No, definitely. Last year, my freshman year as well, I played outfield because we had Maddie Dwyer, and then last year I had moved to outfield as well. And like my perspective on it is, I'm gonna play anywhere that like I can help the team, hitting, outfield, pitching, like anything. Like I'm here for the team, here to win. So pitching my sophomore year, I'm good pitching in the circle. I think just moving the role, just being a leader, and just believing in my team, because it is not a bigger role, I would say. Just I have the ball in the circle, like I'm the pace of the game. So just having confidence in my team behind me, and like we got it this year. Yeah.
And Taryn is a team player. Like I said, you go from being second team All-County to not seeing a lot of time last year in the circle, because we did have Miranda transfer in, and she did a great job for us in the outfield, offensively and defensively in the outfield. So it just shows you what a good team player she is and understands her role.
Absolutely. And Victoria, Coach was talking about how you guys had 7 seniors graduate, and now you're the big dogs on the team, What's it like to, now you're the veterans, and, how are you embracing that, that role?
High school went by really fast for me, so I don't know. Starting as a freshman was very different from now, because girls are looking up to us now, and you have to set an example. So I think it's very different, seeing the freshmen asking us for advice. We were those freshmen, we were little, and now it's just crazy to see that we've all grown up and we're ready to go to college.
This could be for Taryn or Victoria. Do you guys, everyone's kind of saying don't overlook Olu, because you guys lost a lot of graduations, and they were saying, the coaches were even saying that before you guys got in the room, and coaches have told me that. And I know you guys have your own expectations that are high regardless, but I wonder if you guys feel a little bit less pressure this year, where you're not the number one type mark team that has that everyone is really hyping you up, and maybe you like this a little, or it's a nice change at least.
I think it's better not to have a target on our back. I think it's cool to be the underdogs. I think we're going to be a scrappy team this year. We're not the underdogs, but we're going to be scrappy this year. Well, I think we'll get the job done.
I agree. Last year, we were obviously ranked really high before season, everything like that. And I like being the underdog personally. It was nice being recognized as number one, because we did have an amazing team, probably the best team that's probably ever gone through our program. But being the underdog, I think we're going to surprise a lot of people. Yeah. So it should be a really fun season.
Apparently, we're not going to surprise people.
I mean, maybe not. I thought we were, but maybe we're not.
How about you, Coach Steve? How about from your perspective? I know you have a standard that you're going to keep regardless, and you try to keep out, you keep your team focused no matter, what us newspaper guys are saying to you. But what do you think about, maybe surprising people, or people maybe overlooked you a little bit this year?
Well, it sounds like they're not going to overlook us, but I think we still could surprise them. We've got a really good culture and tradition of winning, and that's a mindset, and attitude and expectation are huge, and that's really our focus. It's we go out on the field, our attitude is right, and we expect to win every game. It's not going to happen, but when the game's over, we may be short on the score, but we expect to win every time we go on the field, and it's a tradition that's been passed along from senior down to the younger girls, and it's instilled in them. It's part of our values, is that we compete, and it doesn't matter who we play, we're going to compete. So I'm looking forward to this season. I think it's a really good group. They get along really well. We just got back from our retreat. We have some talented younger girls that need a little work, and we've got a very experienced senior group. Both these girls are 4-year starters, And it's their time to lead the team, and they're doing it. So I'm excited for this season.
Victoria, were there any snow activities up at? Fill us in on what was going on up there from snow activities.
Not this year, but there's a lot of snow last year, and I had fun. But we played a lot of games, just like team bonding, and just getting to know like the new girls, because there's a lot of new girls. There was like probably more than half the team that haven't been up there, so it was fun.
Were these games on your phone or tablet, or these actual board games? What kind of games are we talking about?
We played like basketball, wiffle ball, we went mini golfing, and we played some volleyball.
Sports games.
Yeah.
We're very competitive.
Last year it was snow the whole time we were there. All Victoria did was sled. This year they saw a little bit of snow flurries on Sunday.
Okay.
So some of them it was the first time they ever saw it snow for the younger girls. That was kind of exciting. But the weather was nice, so we did more outdoor activities.
Coach, how about, is there an impact freshman? I know you told me about transfer Lexi Lacey from Yorba Linda, but do you have an impact freshman we should know about, or a transfer?
We have a couple freshmen that made the varsity squad this year. One of them is Ciara Loken, and she's a pitcher. She's got a lot of potential. She's got good spin, good composure for a freshman. Right now, she'll be our number 2 pitcher. We did get a transfer pitcher from Yorba Linda, Alexis Lacey. She is a pitcher, but she has to sit out for the CIF rules. She has a sit-out period, so we'll be without her until like March 22nd. So Ciara will get some time for us in the circle, and she just needs to learn to trust her defense and trust her spin, and it'll be good. As far as other transfers, we have another transfer that transferred from Bishop Ammon. Her name is Simone Penuelas. Good hitter, a big girl with nice bat, outfielder. Again, she has to sit out for the sit-out period, so we won't see her until end of March.
And who is going to play center field and take the big shoes of?
Sierra's coming back again this year.
You got her back.
I wish. Center field's going to be Brenna Began. Brenna is going to Arizona State. She's a senior. She's going to have a big year for us. She's really coming on. She works really hard in the weight room, and it's very noticeable with her hitting. She's driving the ball, so I think Arizona State's going to be really excited when they see her. But she knows it. She's getting strong, and she's gapping balls now. She's a left-handed slapper with some power now. And she's a very good outfielder, makes very good catches. So she'll be out there patrolling center field. Not quite, Sierra, but she'll definitely do a good job for us.
And how about Taryn? Where is she looking like? Is she going to be hitting? Can you keep her part of that lineup? Because I always thought she was a pretty good hitter.
Taryn's like career over like 320 or something batting average. Taryn's got good pop. She hits home runs. She hits line drives. Good speed. Great base runner. So she'll definitely be in the lineup for us. She'll be in the top 4 for sure in our batting order.
So exciting.